Hi Ila, nako congratulations and thank you so much for allowing us to have an interview with you para nga dito sa Araw ng Kagitingan at sa ginagawa ninyo no para sa ating mga sa ating mga bayani at syempre para i-honor ang kanilang kagitingan. Specifically ito nga para
Yes.
sa iyong grandmother si Doktora Mercedes. So ikwento mo um Ilay, paano ka nagsimula? Bakit mo naisip na gumawa ng comic series para bigyang pugay ang kagitingan ni Doktora Mercedes at ng iba pa nating mga veteran?
Sir. Thank you, sir. It's an honor for me to be here with your news agency. And una po sa lahat ay magandang hapon po sa inyo. Ako po si Eli, so I'm the granddaughter of First Lieutenant Dr. Mercedes Cuello Lazaro Musni, also known as Mommy Jen, and to the masses, to the Filipino masses. I've decided to create the comic book series regarding my grandmother and to honor the war veterans. When my grandmother passed away 2 years ago, sir. So it was actually AFFR, also known as the almost forgotten, now forever remembered. In Tagalog, muntik na nga nakalimutan, ngunit ngayon inaalala magpakailanman. Yan naman po yung Tagalog title po na yun. It came to me, sir, because right after my grandmother died, that was March 2024, nagkaroon po ako ng painful realizations that I took her stories for granted. Kasi lagi po kami nagkukwentuhan, sir. When I was living in America, in Los Angeles, California, lagi po siya nagkukwento sa war, the family who supported her, the comrades who fought for her, the people who loved her to survive. So napaka-intimate ng storytelling niya. And I promised her that, Mommy Ched, uh, pinangako niya po sa akin, sinabi niya, Eli, wag mo kalimutan ikwento to sa henerasyon. And I told my grandmother, yes, Mommy Chet, I promise. I will tell your stories. But unfortunately, sir, I went into college, so I went to Harvard. I thesis, research, journalism. Nag-pile up po siya, sir, and nawala po si Props. Unfortunately, I broke it. And when my grandmother passed away, I thought that was past the point of redemption. Na hindi ko na mabawi yung broken promise ko, sir. And then I found out from PVAL, Philippine Veterans Affairs Office, who's been very supportive. Thank you for being there for us. Si Asek Restituto Aguilar, who is the military historian, told us that my grandmother was the first known case of a female Filipina battlefield amputator. Sir, are you familiar, sir, with the amputator? One who saws off arms and legs without anesthesia during the Battle of Manila. Yes, sir. Imagine, walang anesthesia, bone saw po siya, yung lagari, sir. Yeah, lagari po siya. And it's usually held by men, by medical doctors, by male officers. So when the realization hit me, actually umiyak nga po ako with my mom kasi all this time we thought it was a normal thing. Kasi my grandmother is very humble. She never saw herself as a hero. Lagi niya sinasabi, hindi ako bayani, ako'y tumulong lang. Lahat kami tumulong at lumaban sa sarili paraan. So when I went home, I was very discouraged, so I grieved. Then people encouraged me. Actually, sir, it was not me who decided to create the comic series. It was the Filipino masses. It was the educators, the students, the youths, the military officers, the generals, the Christian pastors and ministers and clergy, the doctors who worked with my grandmother because they never found out this about her life. And they encouraged me, Eli, I know that you're grieving, but please write your grandmother's story. Kasi kailangan to ng bayan natin. Lalo sa panahon na yun, sir, napaka-disunited, full of war, full of chaos, full of corruption. They wanted something to believe in that will let us remember the valor, yun, ang kagitingan ng ating mga lola at lolo. And so with the masses who were encouraging me and the military officers, Army, Navy, Air Force, they were encouraging me to spread the word. Nagkaroon po ako ng lakas ng loob, sir. Kasi syempre, nahiya po ako to share my grandmother's story because I wasn't able to fulfill my promise sa ating mga young generation. you cannot blame the young generation kasi nga we are so discouraged sa corruption, we are so discouraged by the systems. But as I said to them, do not allow a few decades of corruption, do not allow a few decades of malpractices to remove your faith, to erase this history of valor na dumadaloy sa ating dugo, na galing pa sa mga ninuno natin, mga lolas, lolos, all who fought in their own special ways during the war, who survived, who died many times, but kept on going. That is the true Filipino resilience. That is what the true Filipino nation is. Not the modern day chaos, the war, the corruption, but the ancient history of who we are as a people. So if we fail to recognize these stories, sir, we will fail to recognize the psychology of what it means to be a Filipino patriot. And I think, sir, that's the reason why AFFRs was created, to preserve the storytelling for many generations to come and to give people the reason, the real reason why we must love our country even more in these times.
Very
And
well said, Eli.
thank you,
Wait,
sir.
siguro last question ko na lang, Eli.
Yes.
Paano kami makakakuha ng kopya ng
Yes.
comic series na yan? Paano makakakuha ang publiko? How to get it? Where to buy it? Yan, ikwento mo.
Sige po, sir. So, yun po, sir. And ito po yung mga comic books. So, they come in 3 different forms. We wanted to reach out to the masses. So, may pangmasa po na medyo mas affordable po siya. Meron naman pong standard comic. Then, meron naman pong collector's edition. Mas laminated po siya and more content. And you can definitely look for our comic books by checking our Facebook pages. So if you type the AFFR's World War II Epic Saga in Facebook and shoot us a message there, sir, you can order online. So right now, sir, we just launched last week. So we hope and pray na magkakaroon ng distributors and through news agencies like you, thank you for shedding light on this story and allowing us to preserve the history of valor that runs in our veins. So please like our page, the AFFR's World War II Epic Saga, and the Mind Warriors Project Kalasan. So yun po yung mga...
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yay.
Opo.
Thank you, Eli, for your time. Alam mo, ang ganda-ganda ng kwento ni Doktora Mercedes. At thank you for doing this. Na talagang it takes a lot of effort, but kudos to you. And congratulations dahil napagtagumpayan mo to, 'di ba? For you to tell the story of Doktora Mercedes in our other heroes, it's really a great feat. So congratulations and thank you, Eli, for doing that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And I wanted to share to you this, sir. The story is not actually about my grandmother din. It's actually the nation as a whole. Pagtingin po ninyo dito, sir, pakita ko din po. Yan. So, yan po yung itsura po ng comics po. When you come here to the end, makikita niyo yan. Ito po kami lahat, yung mga nag-art po, all the artists. And then all our grandparents are also here. So, yun po siya. And finally, pag tingin po niyo, ito po yung mga other stories of those I interviewed. Yung descendants, American, Japanese, and Filipino. So, international perspective po siya, sir. So, ito yung mga Filipino guerrillas. Ito naman po yung mga American veteran heroes. Ito naman, sir, yung mga Japanese unsung heroes. And it encourages the youth or whoever is reading this, the soldier, the doctor, the masses, to write your own history, sir. We hope that you're inspired. After you read this, mag-research po kayo kung sino ang lumaban para sa iyo. Sino yung unsung hero mo? Kasi for me, personally, si Mami Ched po yung unsung hero ko. Pero alam ko sa bawat pamilya, may kabayanihan na nagtatago lang. And I believe that these stories must be told, sir. It's about time for these stories to be told. So ito yung may mga posters po siya, yung mga art, and everything. And I believe na before, ang gusto ko lang po iwanan po sana ng word, if it's okay, na ang isang hindi ninyo alam kung gaano kalaki ang isang effect of kindness. So imagine, sir, because my grandmother decided to fight and involve her daughter, because a young Japanese officer defied the empire and decided to save my grandmother from being a comfort woman because Filipino commander believed that women can fight as well as men, na hindi sila pwede sa bahay lang, pwede sila lumaban. And because an American paratrooper and US soldier decided to love and pray for my grandmother, sir, ito yung effect nun. Pinadala po sila lahat ng Diyos, kaya buhay po kami ni Mami ngayon. So, in one effect of kindness can ripple and preserve the entire line of generations, can even save. And I hope that as the young person or as any person of any age watching this right now, you exist today because our veterans, our soldiers, our family heroes all fought to preserve us. And that is the real reason of the Araw of Kagitingan. Hindi lang po siya military, hindi lang po siya history, kundi ano ang personal na storya sa iyong pamilya sa panahon na hirap kayo pero pinili niyo hindi sumuko. I also want to, before we end po, I want to acknowledge the Philippine Veterans Affairs Office, PhilVet Rep, the American, Japanese, and Filipino historians who supported this story na maging international educational po siya. Maraming salamat po. And of course, thank you din. Thank you to the Lord who also supported me psychologically. So God bless you po and thank you.
Yeah.